जय श्री माता जी। लेट्स ऑल बाउ डाउन टू श्री माता जी इन टेक बंधन। हम सब श्री माता जी को नतमस्तक होकर नमस्कार करेंगे और बंधन लेंगे। श्री महामंत्र एंड श्री गणेश मंत्र। तीन महामंत्र और श्री गणेश मंत्र। For cleansing our energy channels and our chakras, let's place both hands towards श्री माता जी। अपने नाड़ी और चक्रों के शुद्धिकरण के लिए दोनों हाथ पहले श्री माता जी की ओर Let's place our attention on our Sahasrara, Chitta Sahasrara पर रखते हैं. Let's now take our right hand, and place it on the Mother Earth or towards the Mother Earth. अपने दाहिने हथेली को जमीन पर या जमीन की ओर रखते हुए. Let's pray to Shrimati ji. Shrimati ji, please cleanse and purify our left channel and the power of desire in us. श्री माता जी, कृपा करके हमारे ईरा नाड़ी एवं इच्छा शक्ति शुद्ध और निर्मल कीजिए. Let's bring our right hand back on the lap. The left hand, let's raise it and place it next to the left ear, palm facing upwards. अपने दाहिने हाथ को गोदी में लाएं, माता जी की ओर रखें. बाएं हथेली को घुमाकर कान के पास आकाश की तरफ मुड़ते हुए रखते हैं. Shri Mataji, please cleanse and purify our right channel, our right side, and our attention. श्री माता जी, कृपा करके हमारे पिंगला नाड़ी और हमारे चित्त को शुद्ध एवं निर्मल कीजिए. Let's bring our left hand back on the lap. Both the hands towards Shri Mataji. बाएं हथेली को गोदी में लाएं. दोनों हथेली को हम श्री माता जी की ओर रखें. Let's place our attention central channel. अपने चित्त को अपने मध्य नाड़ी पर हम स्थित करते हैं. श्री माता जी, please establish us all in our central channel and in a state of balance. श्री माता जी, कृपा करके हम सभी को हमारी सुषुम्ना नाड़ी में स्थित करके हमें संतुलन प्रदान करे। Let's place our attention on a सहस्त्रार. अपने चित्त को सहस्त्रार पर रखते हैं. माता जी, please establish us in thoughtless awareness state. माता जी, कृपा करके हम सभी को निर्विचार समाधि में स्थापित कीजिए. In this meditative state, let's listen to Shrimati Ji's speech. इसी ध्यान की स्थिति में हम श्रीमाता जी के अमृतवाणी ग्रहण करें.
But all of you are not here. Doesn't matter. There's a certain thing I'm discovering that you people always say, Mother Mother said so, and making a fundamental thing out of Sahaja Yoga. It's not proper. You should never say that Mother said so. It's not needed at all. Why to say? You all have freedom, you have absolute freedom. Because you are all spirits, you can see for yourself and you know what is right, what is wrong. And if you commit mistakes, can be corrected also. But first thing is you should grow deeper into your spirit so you become absolutely free from conditionings and from egos that you have. And then there's nothing to sort of limit yourself by saying that mother said so, mother said so. And whatever I might have said, you see. Also, to be understood, like the other day, somebody told me that he used to meditate for half an hour, and but then somebody said that mother has said you should meditate for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So I stopped meditating for longer period. So I said that's the minimum. I said that minimum you should meditate for 5 minutes. That doesn't mean that you cannot meditate for half an hour. So you see that this is how people go on correcting each other. Mother said so in her some 1975 or something. That should not be. This is again will become fundamentalists. You see, that's what they do. They quote Bible all the time or quote some book and create a fundamentalism. So that should not be done. It is better that you yourself understand what is written, what is said, and try to relate it to your wisdom, and then you will know. There's so many things like that. Also, I've said that the you must look after the children, and you must also do the needful for the children. They are all your children. But that doesn't mean that the mother or the father leaves the children with other Sahaja Yogis. All right, you manage everything, and now they come back from, say, work and tired, and here all the children are passed on to them. Now come along, do this, do that. It's not the way. They're your responsibility. Children are your responsibility, and you have to look after your own children. You should not put children onto other people like, oh, Saturday, Sunday is a little bit I can play and do something. But it's not proper to put your children on somebody else who is a Sahaja Yogi because he's staying in the ashram. It's not proper. Or say, supposing tomorrow you'll say, all right, you clean my room because I've got children. It's not proper. That's your responsibility to see that you look after your room, look after your own children. And there's so many other things I've heard about that people just say that mother said so, mother said so. I mean, it's going to become another really a fundamental religion, Sahaja Yoga. Not at all. You see, it's like a spiral. Sahaja Yoga is like a spiral. Spiral has the beginning, but end is eternity. You have to move on. If you go on like this, delimiting yourself, what will happen? I don't want to delimit you by any chance. You are realized souls, you are saints. Assume your powers. Only thing you must go deep down into yourself first of all and see for yourself. See, knowledge is so extensive. I never said don't read any other book. I never said so. They said their mother said that don't read any other book. How can I say such a nonsensical thing? I never said so. You should read, and whatever is needed, you should be selective, and you yourself will see that whatever is good is there, you should have it. And I never said that all the pop music is bad. I said some pop music is very bad. That's my own opinion, but I am not leaving it to you to decide what you like, what you don't like. You see, that is how you are going to judge yourself. All this kind of saying that mother said so, it's another Paul style behavior, which one should not follow at all. Nobody has right to say that. Anybody who says mother said so, you should keep quiet. You can yourself find out. You see, Bible says so. Everybody can read Bible. There's no need somebody to quote it that Bible said so. We'll see for Bible ourselves. Otherwise, what will be the difference between you and other religions, where people have faltered with this kind of a fundamental things? This is very important to understand, and I came to know, especially I've seen in Australia, people are very systematically unsystematic. That this is what mother said, this is what mother said. I don't want you to put you into any compartments, nothing. No, you must grow your wings, and now I've just embedded you in the roots, and the tree has to grow. See, the tree has to grow with all the freedom. And this, one should remember that all of you are intelligent, all of you are realized souls, all of you have got vibration. Sometimes, of course, it can be some negative force can act suddenly and act on you, and you might go astray. Then you have to consider and consult your leader. Blindfolded, you consult your leader, or if not, consult me. I am open to you. There are many people who have said that people have fear for me. I mean, I'm not that frightening, am I? You can always telephone to me. If not, if don't you get me, you write to me. Why don't you write to me? I get all the letters, and practically every morning I go through them. Sometimes they're delayed, but doesn't matter. I go through them. And if something has to be done, I immediately answer or I work it out. So one should not have all these inhibitions or those fears about me, at least when I'm with you. I'm your mother. You can tell me everything, and I have to work it out. Otherwise, unnecessarily, Sahaja Yoga will completely be dissolved into nonsense. We should not be. We have to be absolutely fearless. First of all, such a fear exists in Australia. Why? I can't understand. You are not in jail. What is there to be so frightened about? Historically, it has been there, but now forget it. Just be very free, people. I talk to everyone who wants to talk to me or meet me and all that. So there is no reservation of any kind. But as long as you know that you are doing right and you're meditating, you are all right. And if there's any need, I will definitely meet you, or I'll definitely receive your letters. I'll definitely answer, do everything that is possible. Because to me, you're very precious. And you should never think on those lines, because I'm really amazed that it's kind of a fear. I don't know. I'm not a wrathful person at all, by any chance. I'm extremely forgiving. But of course, if some person tries to go to, say, do the tantric thing and then tries to do the tantric on others, naturally, that is in the open. I'll say that such and such person is not all right. Nothing secretly. I won't call them in the room and tell them that you are doing like this. Nothing. I tell before you that such and such person is to be abhorred and should be given. Of course, you should not also cross your limits of just asking me questions or saying things which are not necessary, just talking to me too much. There's no need. Sometimes they come out very good questions, and even I may not have said those things I say when they ask such questions, so it's nice to ask them questions also. You are all free to ask questions. I've never said don't ask me questions, but questions that are sensible. Like the other day we saw one film. What was the name of that film of the क्या था उसका था दिखाया Henry the Fifth, same, and it was a miracle how he won against the France. So somebody asked me, Mother, why how this miracle has taken place? I said because England is the country of Shiva. Nobody can conquer it. That's a fact. But that doesn't mean they should all lose their heads. You see, Shiva blessed so many Rakshasas all his life in the lives. See, Ravana was blessed by him. So many people were blessed by him. Because he's just such a innocent person. Shiva, he doesn't think what harm this person can do to others. And that's how he has been blessing. And so many were blessed. So there are some Rakshasas also blessed, I think. Were blessed definitely in England. They conquered us and they tortured us and did everything in India, did all over. But still, that country cannot be conquered because it is Shiva's place. But that's how they have become more arrogant. But now so many things are coming, pinching them, and I think they'll come down after some time. They are just under the protection of Shiva. They have a little bit become arrogant and forgotten what is dharma is. That they will have to do. While here it is the fear. I'm just bothered about this fear part of it. It's something I can't understand. One should have no fears. You can always tell your leaders, you can always telephone to me, you can always tell me about it. We are all open people. We have to open out our hearts. Of course, if you do anything wrong, then I have to say it. Because, you see, if you are doing wrong, I can't ask you that, all right, you go to hell. I can't say that. I have to tell you this is wrong, you should not do this wrong, and you should come round. I'm of course concerned about you, every one of you. If you have problems, I try to find solutions and things, whatever is there, because I want you to be happy people, joyous. Now you should have reward of all your punyas of last lives. That's what you have got it. You must know ours is a different society than others is. Otherwise, we'll be like Islamic fundamentalist or Christian fundamentalist or a Sahaja Yoga fundamentalist. So the freedom is there all the time. Also, you can read books, find out now. That way, Austrians are very, very much there. You see, they meditate every day. They meditate in the morning time, and I've seen they are the ones who are producing lots of good results. Like they are finding out books. You see, about this Quran now. They're reading Quran, finding out what's in Quran, Bible, this, that. They're trying to find out. uh, what's wrong with this? Who edited Bible? Why this wrong thing was put there? And they use me as a model. I would never say such some things. That how could Christ say that? And that's how they are just trying to read books, and we have to be scholars. We have to be real scholars. Read books, and it's not that we should be mediocre people. We must also, whatever we are doing. So, for example, we had Pat there who came out of the drugs and all that. I said, Pat, you must get to something seriously. Then he took to plumbing and other things. I said, go to the end of it. You should be masters of this. You must have masterly knowledge about this. I would encourage you as much as possible that you should not just be a mediocre. There should be no mediocrity. Must read more books, must understand. We should have intellectuals who can explain Sahaja Yoga. Only one or two people can talk about Sahaja Yoga, the rest of them cannot. It's not proper. So open out yourself. All the time if you have fear that whether we'll be in Sahaja Yoga or not, we might be thrown away, then you will never prosper. You should have no fears. So there are so many books you can read, find out from other books, find out from other things, and grow. You have to grow in that. Is in anything you do. I was telling that if you are doing, say, artwork or paintings or anything, so you have to become masters in that. Just mediocrity is something you do. What is there so special? You all can shoot into a very higher atmosphere because you have powers to do that. You can do it because you have got the awakening, you have got all the powers flowing into you. The more you use, the more you'll get it. So why not do it? So it's a wrong idea. So we'll have not only the fundamentalism, but also a static society, which doesn't grow. So we are enjoying, but we have to grow, we have to learn more, we have to understand more, think more. There are so many things to be done. I mean, how many of you read now newspapers now? Raise your hands, let's see. Everybody must read newspaper and discuss the world problems. You know, what you think will work out. Discuss what's going on. You must read newspapers and understand what are the world problems today, what's happening where. Wherever your attention will be, it will work out. It works out. That's why I read, you see, what's happening now in Israel and what's happening with Mr. Baker there, all of them. So, you see, in the same way, you should be well equipped. You should know everything about what's happening where, what is what. Don't read scandals, that has no meaning. But read something substantial, there are editorials and things like that. Also, you should get hold of books. We really need intellectuals who will really face tomorrow's world to tell them what is Sahaja Yoga. But not to show off. Some people have a habit of showing off. They have this knowledge, they have that knowledge, just jump on the stage. Now, but it's a deep understanding within yourself. You must try to have deep understanding within yourself, whatever you are knowing. Now, you have to bring it to the pattern of Sahaja. What these people are saying, all right, this is the pattern of Sahaja. Also in this Shiv Puja, I'll tell you certain tricks about it. But whatever it is, you must take to writing. You must have books here in the every ashram. You must have books. You must have reading. You must discuss among yourselves and talk. I told you I'd never studied English language, you see, because somehow my father put us in the vernacular. And so I couldn't even study Sanskrit or English. But I was a reader, and my family people are like that. So we had a huge library. And then my father would just ask us, all right, remember this chapter in Gita. Then he would discuss, talk about it, what is this. So the brain also develops, and attention goes to something sensible. That's how it should be. We should all get out of this kind of thing. But not that read number one, the page, verse number one, then you put your figure, then now another one. Not that way. But your light of the spirit should fall onto the thought, and you should see for yourself what is happening. how it is going to be brought to your Sahaja Yoga framework. So I want you really to be very, very bold. But those people who just want to show off and want to take the charge or want to take the stage and all that, I'll put them right. But you don't worry about them. You just see your own development. How far you are working it out. There's so much to be learned, so much to be understood. Yes, you should be left. You should not feel guilty also for nothing at all. I mean, whatever I say, you start feeling guilty. It's very wrong. I'm not saying it to punish you to feel guilty, but just saying it that you should be really free of these fears, absolutely free of these fears. You do not know we are the creator of a new world, new age, and a new society. We are very great people, not ordinary. It's a big revolution we are playing into. Like just now, they told me that from Austria, I had told them that they can publish. They wanted to have a demonstration against Catholic Church. I said, you don't do it. You just type something, publish it, put it in the, go to some remote village and distribute it there. So they did it. Nobody knew who did it. All that. And after that, there's going to be a demonstration from that village against Catholic Church. Any one of your children has hepatitis here?
One child, yes, one child.
Who?
She's, I think it's finished.
Who?
Fred's child, Parika.
She had. So I don't know who has told. Somebody is telling Marcus about the school that there were children who had hepatitis. This girl had it. She's all right.
Yeah, very quickly finished.
You see, that's what the doctor said. They asked them, should we inform the parents? They said, no, it's nothing serious. It will pass over in 2-3 days' time. So better not do it because, come on. So better not do it. And she's all right. And once it is over, then you can inform the parents because otherwise they'll be upset, you see. So I said it's all right because you see, for 2-3 days, if the children are sick, every time you need not make them nervous. But somebody is informed. I don't know. I hope her parents. Where are they? Somebody is informed Marcus that children had this hepatitis.
What was informed in Australia?
In the school. She didn't go to India, didn't she? Still she got it. So it has nothing to do with anything. All over the world people are getting hepatitis. It's a kind of a wave of hepatitis. She's all right now. Somebody has informed Marcus. I don't know who could that be. I don't know who is there in the school. So there are some, spies. Doesn't matter. This time, they can't do much. So if you have any questions, anything, you can write it down and send it over to me, and I will see about it. If there are sensible questions about. Also, I'm going to work out a thing for the children. Something, how to make them more sort of contented among themselves and not to make them so wild as being described, like wild waste. So I'll talk to you about the children also one day. and tell you what is to be done. So now can I take your leave? Now I'm getting afraid of you people.
जय श्री माता जी. Let's all bow down to Shrimati ji. Thanks Shrimati ji for today's blessings and take बंधन. हम सब श्री माता जी को नतमस्तक होकर नमस्कार करेंगे. आज के ध्यान के लिए हम आभार प्रकट करेंगे और बंधन लेंगे. जय श्री माता जी.